my name's Justin Burgess. I'm a player here at Welling Rugby Club, and we're here in the first team changing room. I've been a player here since I was 14, so I've got a real attachment to this club. I'm also the welfare officer and the chairman of JOCA, just one click away. JOCA is a charity that we founded at the club following the sudden and sad loss through suicide of 3 of our playing members. And myself and a few like-minded members of the club decided we had to do something to support the lads with any problems they have surrounding mental illness and try and take away the stigma surrounding any mental health problems. Behind me you can see a playing shirt, one of our club shirts, and this is the shirt of one of the players we lost. All the club shirts now bear the JOCA logo on the sleeve, so it just endorses the fact that JOCA's here for everybody. Sadly, suicide is the biggest killer of young men in this country, so we really have a social responsibility to each other to actually look after each other. Suicide is the extreme, but we can help with all sorts of things. We've actually, in real terms, helped 7 people already come to terms with any problems they're facing.
I think the biggest thing is understanding that there is help out there. I think you get to my age or a young man and maybe you're lost for a bit of direction or not knowing who to talk to. A big thing with what happened with Ryan is there was something like over 400 people at the funeral. Someone must have 20 minutes to listen to you. But it's just making sure that it's aware that there is someone to listen to you. There are those 20 minutes, there are that time for people.
One of my friends, Aaron, was one of the lads who took his life a couple of years ago, and his partner is my partner's sister, so it's more like family really than just friends. And I'm uncle to his 4 children. It's been useful to know that someone's doing something about the whole problem, that it is a real massive problem, and I think we don't really know about how people are feeling, so I think JOCA's really helping.
A real hope for us at JOCA is to be able to have JOCA available in every club throughout Great Britain, and we've already started discussions with the RFU to be able to help us implement that. Part of that initiative is a Pass It On campaign, so we have JOCA branded rugby balls, and we pass them to each rugby club around the county of Hertfordshire in the hopes and aims that in the week they hold the ball, they'll hold a mental health awareness event. I think there's an expectation, especially in a rugby environment, that we're big, strong, tough men, we play a tough sport, and therefore admitting you have some sort of mental health issue is a weakness. It's not a weakness. The fact that you can maybe turn to JOCA or to your friends to discuss it, actually I think you've done the hardest thing, you've proved how strong you are.
Knowing that you're not weak if you do ask for help, if you do speak to people, there's nothing wrong with that.
It's okay to not be okay, to let people know you're struggling, and I think that is really, really important that people get out there and talk about it. People don't like to phone Samaritans or phone the big, the real crisis type things. I think it's like an intermediary that hopefully people will feel happy to access.
We're able to provide a counsellor free of charge to anybody that turns to JOCA. Not only is it free, we can actually get it to people within 24 hours, which is really important. Currently with NHS, the wait can be up to 12 weeks.
They say that talking about suicide doesn't make people do it, it actually just makes people open up. So getting the stigma out there, I think, is a really important thing.
Future events are planned that we will have at the club here, and people will be welcome to come along to the course which JOCA will pay for, just to help us to identify those signs. I think one of the things I kick myself about is looking back now that one of the players we lost, all the key signs were there, but I just simply didn't pick up on them.
If I was to give one piece of advice out there to someone that was struggling, it would be pick up the phone, speak to someone. You'd be surprised how many people there are there to help you, how many listening ears there are.
I've used a sort of telephone thing through my work. They weren't counsellors. I was just talking to them for a couple of hours a week. Just getting your feelings out there really helps. So I would say that's probably the biggest thing to do, is to talk.
There's always someone to speak to. You'd be surprised how far your friends will go. Any of us would have done all sorts of things, anything that it would have taken to not be in this situation. So just make sure that you speak to someone, because people will go above and beyond for you.
Our JOCA website has some fantastic resources and good signposting on there, so I would encourage anybody that needs the support and help of JOCA, or indeed can offer support and help to JOCA, to visit us online.